In matters of safety and goodwill, park ambassadors in Bettendorf make a real difference. And if you have never heard of such a thing as a park ambassador, it could be just the right thing for you. Wait till you hear what Meredith Fabrizius, who's a recreation coordinator with Bettendorf Parks and Rec, has to tell us about this. But it's been going a long time, this program.
Yep, over 20 years.
Because these are like the, I don't want to call them the cops. They're not the cops of the park.
Right.
They're what?
They are goodwill ambassadors. They are familiar with all the policies of the parks, familiar with the parks themselves. So when they go out every night from Memorial Day to Labor Day, they know what they're looking for. They're looking for things that are out of the ordinary. They're looking to help park patrons, any downed limbs, things that come up that happen 24 hours a day. They're like a second set of eyes and ears for our Parks Department and our Police Department.
Interesting, because it's not a paid position.
Correct.
Although I heard there's some parks ambassador programs that do pay.
Yep.
Their people. Yes, but this is for, I don't know, people who do it, I'm sure, just love it.
Yes, we have so many people that have been doing it for years. I think we've had up to 16 or 17 years in a row. We've had some of our ambassadors volunteering with us. Sometimes it's people that just love nature. They want to be out. They get to be out walking around our parks, our trails, experiencing them as many times as they want on their shifts. And sometimes it's people that are passionate about volunteering as well.
Okay, well, sure. And so we want to tell you the wide-ranging scope of this, because it's not just, you don't have to live in Bettendorf.
Nope.
And there are a lot of the trails that connect the different cities with Bettendorf. So what does this encompass fully?
So we have over 20 parks, and our park ambassadors visit all of those parks, plus some. They revisit some of our more popular and busy parks, just looking for things, like I said earlier. But they also travel on several of our trails throughout Bettendorf. So you might be running or walking on a highly wooded trail, secluded, and you might see our van pulling up with our lights on, and just know that we're there, and in case anything were to happen, we'll be around.
It's safety things too. Safety. Yeah. And do you make them do work? Like you mentioned, down limbs. Okay, the park ambassadors aren't picking up tree debris or
nope, absolutely not.
Okay.
If it were something urgent, they've got the right people to call on our staff. But other than that, they take notes, and then we report it very early the next day.
That's so neat. So is it like kind of a park ranger? Yes, yeah. Yeah, kind of a ranger. So how has it been for 21 years? Is it always fully staffed, or do you always have to recruit?
It's kind of gone both ways over the years. During COVID, we obviously lost several volunteers just because, you know, that's the way of the world during that time. But we're working to build that back up. Our goal is 20 to 30 volunteers, and that'll put us in the parks 7 nights a week from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Okay. Yeah, anybody over the age of 18, we'd welcome to come, and this is a great way to get involved, get volunteer hours, be part of your community too.
Yeah, and I mean, it's got it all, doesn't it? You mentioned nature and other people, and the willingness to kind of, you know, share information. And some people are so good at that, right? I mean, they want to tell people what's up. Yep. And seniors as well. You take some older folks, retired folks who think this is a great gig.
Yes, absolutely. You're riding around in our van. It's not a lot of work. It's not a lot of labor. It's a bunch of wonderful sightseeing.
So the hours again, so if I volunteer, you're going to tell me, okay, Paula, we need you. Am I going to know my schedule all summer?
Yep, you tell us your schedule, actually. We'd never overcommit you more than what you would want. But you'd meet at the Life Fitness Center in Bettendorf at 6 p.m. or a little before, and then you'd go on a patrol of all the parks all the way through until about 10:30. Our parks close between 10 and 10:30.
So this is a night job.
Yes.
Okay. It's an evening job through, would you say October?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. Okay. So it's literally summer.
Yep.
And just do you get a little uniform?
You do. Yes. We have beautiful bright yellow shirts, so you're easily identifiable.
You do it for the uniform.
Exactly.
And a little hat.
Exactly.
See?
Yes, we do.
I was right about that. Okay. So this is the Bettendorf Park Ambassador Program. And there's the information. pick up an application at any city building. Again, you don't have to live in Bettendorf. You could even be on the Illinois side as well.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then Meredith is taking questions at that information right there. And we need to get going on this because the parks are, I'm sure, already busy.
Yes, they are.
We need the ambassadors or rangers, if you want to call them that. I know you love parks and people, so so thanks for sharing with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah.